So welcome to the first webisode of 2011, and I debated on what I wanted to talk about. Well, let me put it this way. I've been debating on how much I want to talk about my vacation on the air and whether or not I just want to put it on a webisode and be done with it. I had probably the worst vacation ever. Now let me go on the good side of things. On the good side of things, Melinda had a good vacation, I think. And I know the boys had a great Christmas and New Year's. We had a chance to visit with family. They had a lot of fun with family. I think they were able to work around what I was going through. It was hard on Melinda with having me be down for the count, which I'll talk about in a minute. But most importantly, the family had a nice time. For me personally, I was sick or dealing with pain my entire vacation. Long story short, I caught the flu at the start of my vacation, the Thursday before Christmas, essentially. My last show on the air at The Truth was Wednesday. I did a show on Thursday night and Friday night for an FM talk station in Phoenix. And since the moment I got off the air with the Thursday show, I came down with the flu. I was pushing 101, 102 temperature all weekend long, hot and cold sweats, Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. Same thing on Christmas night going into Sunday. And that was off and on throughout the week. The worst part is that for those that have been watching for a while, I've been dealing with essentially a blood clot in my abdominal wall since July that I don't know how I got. I don't know how I was injured, but because I'm on blood thinners for my heart valve replacement in February of 2009, I ended up getting what they call a hematoma. And it was diagnosed in July of last year, and had slowly been shrinking. After the Disneyland trip on December 10th, I was a little worried because it felt like it had gotten bigger again. And I don't know if it was because of the fact that I was coughing and straining these muscles as much as I was when I was on vacation. But at 3 a.m. on Monday morning, I ended up at Northwest Medical Center in the ER to find out what was going on because you could visibly see it. And sure enough, it's bigger now than it was in July. The sad part is there isn't anything they can do about it. Because I'm on blood thinners, I can't come off my blood thinners. I mean, I can, but it's a real big hassle and it's a little dangerous. And normally hematomas dissolve on their own. They don't know why it got big again, but essentially I have to start over. The really frustrating part is that it's gotten a little bit bigger than it was in July, and it hurts a little more. And these take a long time to absorb. So I've been working on various ways of dealing with the pain, hot patches, my OTC medicine. I had some of the more the stronger prescription pain meds, but I only got one prescription from the hospital from that, and I might go see my doctor. It's probably too much information to get more of those, depending on how quickly this subsides. It seems like every day it's getting a little bit better, but it's a constant pain. And on top of that, the good news is that I've been trying to lose weight, and I've dropped. Well, I'm teetering close to 10 pounds since the week before Christmas. Well, the problem is because of the weight loss, I carry most of my weight up front. It's shrinking around my hematoma, my skin is, and it's actually causing me a little bit more pain. So there's a part of me that wants to go order like 10 pizzas and just mow down and put a little weight back on so it doesn't hurt as much. But I've made it this far. I will deal with the pain because it's the healthier thing to do anyways, right? That's at least what Michelle Obama says. So anyhow, it's Sunday night. I'm working towards the show tomorrow, and I think I'll be all right. I've got my icy hot patches. I have them right here. I've got my painkillers and my Tylenol, and I think if I time it just right, you shouldn't know any difference. Of course, if you've watched this now, you're going to be like, John sounds a little bit different. I bet he's in a lot of pain. So I'm going to try to mask it as best as possible. So I did post some stuff on Facebook, and for those that offered their well wishes, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I don't like to hide things like this from you who listen to the show. If I'm dealing with something, I want you to know that I'm dealing with something. And it's what happens. Ultimately, things could be much worse. So thankfully, I'm in no immediate danger. My hematoma is not near any vital organs. It should go away on its own. So I have to deal with some pain. My family has to deal with me being a pain. And hopefully I can still put on some entertaining shows for you while we wait for this thing to diminish. Tons of stuff to get to on Monday's show. John Ward, the original author of the Raza Studies 2008 editorial from the former Tucson Citizen, will be calling in. Soon to be sworn in on Monday in one of his first interviews, Tom Horn will be calling in as well for Attorney General, talking about ethnic studies. And also the 100-mile hump, the benefit for the Wounded Warrior Foundation. Some of the members who are on the 100-mile hump from ASU here to Tucson will be calling in throughout the week to give us an update on their journey. So I'm really looking forward to being on the air tomorrow, despite the fact that I'm going to be fighting through a significant amount of pain, but we'll get through it together. You don't have to do anything. You just have to listen and then decide for yourself whether or not I sound like I'm in pain. Do I sound like I'm in pain right now? Because I am in pain right now. It actually really hurts. So, all right, I'm done. I'm going to load this up. Happy New Year. Not how I want to start the new year. But, again, things could be worse. So, I hope you had a great holiday. And we're ready to get back to it. Starting at 6 a.m. The Monday morning. And a new webisode's coming. Less about me and more about the issues of the day and topics at hand. So, again, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2011. Did I say 2012? If I did, I'm not re-recording this. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.